Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel for another video. I am Kalesha if you are new, and I am a registered dental hygienist, and I thought I'd give you all a week in the life since it's been a little while since I filmed one of those. I've been doing day in the lives and sit down talking videos, so we're gonna get in the op this week and see what's been going on. We have been super busy for the past week, and I'm sure it's gonna be the same thing this upcoming week because week before last we had this huge ice storm to hit Mississippi, Texas, and some surrounding states, which I'm sure you've probably heard of. But Mississippi also got hit pretty bad, and we had ice everywhere, and we couldn't get to work for a whole week. So we've been catching up on patients. It's been crazy around here, so we'll see what this week brings. I walk in this morning, Monday, and my operatory is nothing like I left it. Everything is off this back wall. A whole new picture is there. If you remember, oh thanks, if you remember, we had like a butterfly picture up there. Now it's a picture of those teeth, and some stuff over here is different, but pretty much. Also, none of our storage stuff in our closets are the same. Pretty much a company came in over the weekend and said it was too much clutter here, so they took a lot of things off the wall, and they reorganized all of our supplies as if they work here. You know, I'm sure they were directed by the corporate office, but darn, like, y'all not even the ones working here every day, and you come and just taking all of our normacy away just about. So hey, happy Monday, right? So it's already past 8 and our appointment book isn't letting us get in, so they had to restart the servers and it's not working. So oh wait, okay, now it's working. So now I'm able to see what I have going on today, and it's gonna be a pretty busy day. My 10 o'clock already canceled when I checked my text messages this morning, so I'm trying to get my 4 o'clock to come at 10. All right, so y'all, I gotta pull. See what kind of bonus I get. Oh yay, is that 25?
That's the best you can do.
Okay. Yay,
Right,
I got 25.
Right now, you got 25, 50.
So this is a bonus sheet, y'all. If we hit over our daily goal, we get to pull out of the bag of chips, and that's how much extra money we get for the week or whatever. So oh poo. Oh, $10. Boo. Right. Better than nothing.
Here you go. Another. Let's see.
It's one more 25
and a 50.
Oh, it's another 50.
But we got some more to do. You ain't doing so hot.
I know.
Felicia. Come on. All right, I'll be back.
Okay, so we're pretty behind on all of the days, so I have a couple more to pull, but so far I only pulled an extra $50. So no, I cannot do math. Okay, I pulled the 25 first, and then I pulled 2 10s, so that is 45. All right, there we go. So that's $45 extra for whatever week that was, but she gotta come around again. So they put a whole bunch of $10 chips in there, 2 25s, 2 50, and 1 100. So your chance of pulling 10s are very high, of course. So hey, I'm just, you know, anything's better than nothing. So she'll come back around in a second, and I'll get to pull the remaining days that we have left. But like I was saying, yeah, everything has been reorganized. Also, I'm still waiting on my 8 o'clock patient to come because they're not here yet, and it is 8:05. So now I'm probably gonna be behind the rest of the day, so we'll just see how today goes. Oh my god, y'all, so she just came around with the chip bag again. I didn't even record it, but I pulled the 100, so yes, so excited, because if y'all know, last week was a terrible week for me, and I need all the little money that I can get, so praise God for that on this morning. Okay, so let me give y'all a little rundown of this morning. It is currently 11:41. I'm about to get ready to go to lunch in about 10 minutes, and I didn't get a chance to film a whole lot this morning because it got crazy. Okay, so let me give y'all a rundown of my patients, and I'll insert some of the clips that I was able to get. But on my first patient, he usually comes every 3 to 4 months. And usually he has a lot of staining. He's of another ethnicity, so in different culture and everything, so he has a lot of stain, usually from the teas he drinks and the brews that he makes himself to drink. So I have him coming pretty regularly so we can stay on top of getting all those stains off. And for the past few visits, I've been telling him, the doctor and I have been telling him he needs to get some gum line fillings because he has a lot of deep fractions. So I'm going to show you that now. So today I took some intraoral photos of how those teeth look just to show him, because he doesn't see the urgency of getting it done. So pretty much this is recession. The gums are rolled. And this is the crown of the tooth. Now in the mouth, which you probably can't tell on this picture, this one may be able to see it. So as you can see, this is pretty much like ditched in. It's like a ditch almost, like you can fall off that cliff into there. So we've been telling him he needs fillings along all of these. Excuse the bubble in the blood, but he needs fillings along all of these gum lines, or else that tooth is gonna continue to get, go inward toward the nerve. So we need to protect them. So today I took those intraoral pictures so he can see what we've been seeing, and he can finally see the urgency. So I think he got a couple of them set up, and he pretty much has them throughout the whole mouth. So he's gonna be in here a good bit getting a lot of those fillings done, but he needs them to protect them. So that was pretty much all for the first patient. Now my 9 o'clock patient, he also comes pretty frequently. Every 3 months to be exact. Okay, so he's a mouth breather and his teeth do not occlude in the front. I'll insert some clips. And so because he's a mouth breather, usually at night he breathes, he sleeps with his mouth open and the air comes in and out of his mouth. So the soft plaque that's usually on his teeth, it builds up into hard tartar a lot quicker than people that don't mouth breathe. So he has to come every 3 months, and he always has a good amount of buildup on his teeth that I have to clean out, especially on the front teeth. Now the back usually isn't as bad, but, and he also his last visit was in November. We did a FMX on him, so we got a full mouth set of x-rays, and we did find down here that he needed a root canal. He had an infection on this tooth, which a root canal is, we see this darkness around this bottom root here, so that lets us know that the root of that tooth is dying, and he already has a crown on it. So we told him he needed to see a specialist to go through that crown to clean out those canals, but he denied last visit. He didn't want to go and get it checked just because it wasn't hurting. And then today when he came in, I saw this little guy there on the sides of the gum. So it's definitely an infection trying to come through the gums, trying to find its way out. So we sent him again for we told him, stress the importance of not letting that infection just sit there. So he set up an appointment with the root canal specialist, and hopefully by the time he comes back in 3 months, he will have gotten that taken care of. But these are just some of the images that I took before I cleaned, and of course I got all of that buildup off. I got all of it off, but yeah, it builds up pretty good amount just because he mouth breathes, because he comes every 3 months and it builds up like this every single 3 months. So we've been staying on top of it. And then just an update scheduling. Last time I talked to y'all, I didn't have a 10 o'clock. My 10 o'clock had canceled. And then I did have an 11. So my 11 o'clock actually came at 10 o'clock. So I saw him, which is, he's the sweetest patient ever. He's about 86, and he and his wife always come together and they tell me their love story every single time they come in, and I think it's the cutest. But he never really has anything going on. He does very well with keeping his teeth clean, and he comes every 6 months. So he was a regular routine cleaning, nothing special to talk about or show there. And then so that means I didn't have any 11 o'clock. So actually we had a walk-in come in at 10 o'clock because she was having problems in her upper lip. So after the doctor saw her, I was able to get her in for a cleaning since I had an opening at 11. And she needs a lot of work. As far as plaque, she didn't have a lot of plaque. The cleaning was very easy, but she did have a lot of fillings that she needed to get done. So on this upper left side are her two problematic teeth. As you can see, those two teeth need root canals. Those are really big cavities and they are pretty much communicating with the nerve. So she needs two root canals there, and then on this side she just has a couple fillings that needs to get done. The fillings won't be anything major, but definitely need to get those root canals sooner rather than later. So she has that set up for next week. So that has pretty much been the rundown of my morning. I'll try to do better this afternoon and get some actual clips of me working. I have 3 patients this afternoon, one at 1, 2, and 2:45. And I did have some patients scheduled all the way till 5, but I was able to get my 10 o'clock that canceled this morning. I was able to get her to come at 2:45 because my original 2 and 2:45 person canceled. So I got my 10 o'clock one to come at 2:45, and I got my 4 o'clock patient to come at 2 o'clock. So now I'll get to leave at about 4 o'clock today, which makes me very happy. So yeah, I'm about to go to lunch. So I'm gonna run home and then I'll be back here for my patient at 1 o'clock. So I'll see y'all then. All right, so y'all, I'm back in the office. It is past 1 o'clock and my patient was supposed to be here at 1. He's only been to our office once for a problematic tooth back in, well, like last week, I believe. Yeah, end of February. So just last week he was here getting a tooth checked out, and we put him down for cleaning this week, and he isn't here yet. So he was confirmed, but I'm not sure if he's gonna come or not. So we shall see. But he's pretty young. He's only 21. I'm acting like I'm much older than he is, but yeah, he'll be here soon, hopefully. If not, I won't have anything to do this hour, and I won't have another patient until 2. So right now I got my AirPod in. I'm just watching a YouTube video right now to pass the time by until he comes. All right, you come out your mask when you're ready. We're gonna use your right side first. You can actually dig it, okay? Water cleaner, just get you cleaned up real good. Alright y'all, so your girl is done for the day. It is 3:45 and I just dismissed my last patient. So my 1 o'clock did not show up. My 2 o'clock, fairly easy patient. She comes every 6 months, and so does my 3 o'clock. So both of those patients were super duper easy, so I got them in and out within 45 minutes to an hour. And now I'm about to clean up my room, write my notes, and I know today probably wasn't as entertaining for you all, but I was busy. So hopefully it gets a little bit more interesting throughout the week. So make sure you stay tuned and meet me here tomorrow at 8 o'clock, which will be in about 1.2 seconds from this clip right here. Good morning, happy Tuesday, another day, another dollar. Let's get it. My first patient, he's a pretty easy patient, comes every 6 months, barely has any plaque on his teeth, so he was in and out of here in about 40-45 minutes. My next patient is also a pretty routine patient, comes every 6 months, but today we're doing some sealants on her very back molars, number 18 and 19 lower left molars. So I've gotten everything out. So for sealants, I usually only need gauze, and depending on where I am in the mouth, gauze and a cotton roll just to keep the area dry around the tooth. I like to use this little brush here to clean out the occlusals with some pumice. And also this is the etch that I use first to help the sealing material bond to the tooth. This is the actual sealing material. I like to have this little cotton tip applicator to blot if I put too much in the groove, to just pack it down in there. And then this is the curing light. This is usually all I need to perform a sealant, and sealants are fairly easy. So I have all that set up. Now, we did plan these sealants out from her 6-month appointment last time, so she could very well come in and say, oh well, don't worry about the sealants. But just in case she decides to go ahead and do it, I always go ahead and set it up anyway, so that it doesn't take any extra time to get everything together, just in case she does do it. So it's about 8:53 right now, and she should be coming in a second. Her appointment's at 9, and I'll check in with you all after. Okay, so it is currently 10:03. My 10 o'clock patient is late. He usually always comes, but I'm sure he probably just, you good. I'm sure he's probably just running a little late. So I finished my last patient about 20 minutes ago, and we did do those 2 sealants. So you all, by the way, let me know if you want a video of me actually applying sealants. Just let me know down in the comments, and I can get that film for you all with no problem. Just let me know. But yeah, I'm just waiting on my 10 o'clock patient, and then I have one at 11, and I can go to lunch. I'm just ready for a break at this point. I haven't even been that busy, but hey, what's wrong with wanting a break? So yeah, I probably will touch base with you all. These next 2 patients of mine don't need anything special. They're just my regular 6-month cleanings. Now, if they turn to something more, or I have something to share with you all, I'll pop back in before I go to lunch. But otherwise, I will see you all after lunch or at the end of my day. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Happy Wednesday. I know I did not vlog any yesterday after lunch, well, after my second patient, but that's because nothing interesting happened, and I am sure y'all get the point now of how repetitive this job can be. So I don't want to film me talking all the time without actually showing stuff, because again, I have to have consent, and if I don't get it, I can't film it. So that's the thing here. But if you've been watching my videos, you know that. So yeah, sorry I didn't vlog any yesterday afternoon, but it wasn't much to show, wasn't much to talk about. They were all just routine cleanings. But today is gonna be a full day. It's actually 8:18. I don't have my first patient until 8:30. So I have 8:30, 9:30, and I have a new patient coming at 10:30. And then after that, I go to lunch, and I don't have another patient until 1:30. And that patient at 1:30 is a new patient as well. And then I have a 3 and a 3:45. So today's gonna be a longer day, and I should be able to get some footage, but stick around and we'll see what be popping. Okay guys, so it is currently 10:11, and my 9:30 patient did not show up. So, well, they actually canceled. So instead, I ended up having to help one of my coworkers. She was running a little bit behind on her 8:30 patient, and her new patient came at 9:30. And so I just grabbed her patient, took the x-rays for her, let the doctor do the exam, and I just walked her to her room. So now I am waiting on my new patient at 10:30, and like I said, I have about 20 minutes before they come. Hopefully they'll come earlier, but if not, I have about 20 minutes. So I'm about to use this time to stock up my room. We'll do as much as I can. So right off the bat, I know I need some gauze, suctions, patient bibs, and some prophy angles. And I also need to make some more patient bags, because these are the only 2 I have. So I need to do that, which you all have seen me do 1,000 times. So I'm going to get all that stuff out to do that. And also, like, I know you all remember in one of my videos, I cleaned up this closet. It still looks very good. So whippy, 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 whippy. But in the other room, let me show you. Okay, and they also put in this shelf system, whatever-ish thing you want to call this, in our break room. Okay. But hey, we're not gonna talk about that. So it's the only place for it, I guess. So okay, now the gauze is in here, so I need one of these. Also need suctions, so I'm gonna get a pack of those. Oh, this one's already open, so I'm gonna grab that one. Try not to waste it. And I think that's all I need out of here so far. So let's go on back in the room. All right, and let's put all of this stuff where it belongs. So my new patient just arrived, so I'm about to go ahead and take his x-rays and see what type of cleaning he needs, and then after I come back from lunch I'll have time to get my patient bags together, because I don't have another patient until 1:30 and my lunch ends at 1. So I'll come on back at 1:15ish so that I can get that done before my next new patient. So let's go and see what this new patient's all about. This is the pan machine behind me. I'm about to set it up for my next patient. Some Germex. And then I'm gonna grab a little barrier protector to go on the mouthpiece and place it right there on this here mouthpiece. And then the rest of it is already set up, so I'm just gonna go on his chart. Click the little x-ray thing, which brings up this little fan. It's gonna bring up the x-ray that we use, which we use Dental device connected. And this is how it'll pop up. So it tells us what to do before we take a picture. It says press the home button on the device, which looks like this. All right, now it says it is ready for pan. All right, so all I gotta do is bring the patient and take the panoramic. Hello, morning. Good, good. Come on back. You can have a seat right here for me. We're gonna get one picture here. It's called panoramic. That's how quick and easy it is. Now I'm gonna clean it up. Now it's turning, putting itself back in the reset position that is ready for the next person. And this is how the picture looks. So we call this a panoramic. It pretty much shows us everything we need to see. Sinuses, joints, down in the lower jawbone, wisdom teeth if he has some, which he doesn't have any. And it looks like today's gonna be a pretty easy cleaning, but again, we're gonna take some closer up pictures to be able to see if he needs something a little bit more than what shows us on this picture. So I'm gonna say, yep, I accept this picture, return all, and boom, it's saved in his chart. Okay, y'all, so it is currently 11:45 and I am so tickled at my last patient, y'all. So like I said, he was a new patient. He had really good teeth, really healthy bones, not a lot of buildup, but he had a lot of surface stain from tea, coffee, and red wine. And it was mainly on the backs of his front teeth and the back of his front bottom teeth, top and bottom. So he made the comment before I got started, he was like, oh, and I got a lot of stain on the back of these bottom teeth, but don't worry about scraping it all off because I want to save my enamel. So don't worry about the stain. I'm working on it with my whitening trays. And I just let it go over my head. I'm like, okay. Until I got in the mouth and started looking around. I said, okay, so you mean to tell me that you're putting whitening gel in the inside of your teeth instead of the outside? He said, well, yeah, I put them on the outside and the inside. I said, have you always done this? He said, well, no, only just since I've gotten stain on the bottom ones. I said, well, first and foremost, your whitening gel is not going to get rid of surface stains. Whitening gel is intended to penetrate the enamel and draw out stain. It doesn't get off the surface layer stain. You use your dental cleanings and your toothbrush to do that. In most cases, your toothbrush can't even do it. You have to get it off with water cleaner or scalers, you know. So I, told him that, and I said, well, I have a water cleaner that I want to try on you. It'll sound, I can tell he was very frightened by his enamel being damaged by a lot of scraping. So I said, well, it'll sound a lot worse than it actually is for your teeth, and after we get done cleaning, we'll just replenish your enamel with some fluoride, And he said, okay, just work your magic. So I got my water cleaner. I wish I had took some before and after pictures. I didn't. I got all the stain off, and then I showed him in the mirror. He was like, wow, I cannot believe I thought whitening gel was about to do that. And we kind of just laughed throughout the whole appointment because he really, and you just don't know what you don't know. But now he knows. Now he knows better, so he's going to do better. I'm like, so let's not put whitening gel in the inside of our teeth, okay? No one sees it. No one sees that but you. So he just laughed, and we got past that. But I got it all cleaned up, and now, like I said, it's 11:46. I'm about to get ready to go to lunch. Now, again, this afternoon, let me break it down real quick. I have a 1:30, a 2:45, and then a 3:45. So my 2:45 has not been confirmed. I'm gonna go up there and call him before I leave for lunch, and then when I come back, we're gonna make me some patient bags. So I'll see you all after lunch. Let's make some bags. All right, we are stocked up for the men and for the women. So it is currently 2:48. My last patient was supposed, 3:48. My last patient was supposed to be here at 3:45, 3:50-ish. So not too late, but not on time either. So hopefully they actually come. But if not, I won't be upset. So I'm gonna sit here about 15 more minutes to see if he comes, and if he doesn't, I'm probably gonna head out of here by 4:15, 4:20. So let's just a waiting game at this point to see if he comes. Oh, in the meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and confirm tomorrow's patients while I wait on him. Well, someone was a sweetheart and I already confirmed most of my patients for tomorrow. I only have one that is unconfirmed, and I'm gonna call her right now. Hey, Miss Bees, how are you today? Good. This is Kalesha. I was just calling to confirm your cleaning appointment tomorrow at 1:45. Is 1:45 okay, or you need to? All right, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye. All right, we got her confirmed. Good afternoon, guys. It is currently 3:30 in the afternoon. I know I haven't vlogged at all today, but in my defense, there has been nothing exciting going on today, nothing worth even popping on the camera to show or mentioning, and quite frankly, I just didn't feel like it today. So I am gonna go ahead and end this vlog here. I hope you enjoyed this week in the life. Be sure to go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because next week I'm giving my new graduates some tips for the real world as they are finding themselves transitioning from being in the program to actually being in private practice or corporate dentistry. So stay tuned for that video. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe so that you don't miss next week's upload. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, Hygienist.